The wait is over, and we're back again. I know it's been a long time. I had to sit down, and I had to, I had other things going on, business endeavors, and I just kind of got tired of the repetitiveness of the female nature, hypergamy, all these buzzwords, red pill, this, that, and the third. Now, we're in a new paradigm. If you're not aware, if you haven't been paying attention to the news and just your vibe, you don't even have to look at the news. Just check the feeling. Right now, it's hard for a lot of people. If you're in business, if even if you're in a job market, a lot of people are unemployed. A lot of people don't have income coming in, steady income. A lot of people, had to close businesses. If you look at in the Atlanta metro area, a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses have either closed or been affected or short staffed or whatever the case. And it's this entity that is manipulating these markets and controlling things and driving things and influencing things that makes our behavior from a consumption perspective it's not logical. You see what I'm saying? So what I've come to learn as far as just conversation and talking points that I see with black people. I'm speaking to black people today. If you're white, other, Hispanic, Latino, I know we got a lot of things going on with ICE, and it's a lot of things simultaneously taking place. This is not by happenstance, but what I come to learn is that we have a very peculiar filtration system. Our cognitive filtration system is tainted. If you show the same thing to a male and a female, a black male and a black female, in a lot of cases you're gonna get two polar opposite opinions, understandings, perspectives. And I used to be very active on Facebook a few years back. I used to, you know, start these conversations with you. A lot of you see the content creators such as your Fresh and Fits and things of that nature. I was having these talks back in 2016, 15, 14 about pair bonding, microchimerism, all these things. The dynamics between men and women. We was ahead of the curve, if you're familiar. So I noticed, and I just pulled up some of my old posts, and I was just looking at the comments and seeing who was triggered. And I get on Facebook here and there to see, what's the topic of the day. And I just see people come out of the woodwork intentionally looking to be triggered, looking to misunderstand. And it's not even that. It's almost like it's not even intentional, as if they're trying to gain attention. It's just their mindset. And I notice it's usually around gender dynamics. It's not with the government. It's not with what the school system is doing to your children. It's always when one party is held accountable, mostly women. Women have this filtration system that is none. I haven't seen anything quite like it. No matter what the topic is, no matter what, it's going to be put back on the man. Them having kids out of wedlock, back on the man. Even though they have a slew of unread DMs in which they chose to ignore. Yet all this is always bad relationships. I said I was going to rant today. I posted that on my Instagram. So I said I'm going to do a semi rant today. No matter what the scenario is, and if the scenario is just so one-sided to where it has nothing to do with men, you won't see any women commenting on it at all, because it's absolutely no argument. You'll see one, two here, maybe three trying to attempt to sway the accountability. But for the most part, the women, they'll just stay away from the topic in the post or the conversation. But it's this filtration system that it's like the interracial relationships, right? You see a black man with a white woman, it's all of these. You hate black women. The woman is going to play you. They start bringing up all these statistics, when it comes to interracial marriages. But when a black woman gets with a white man, you notice he's not 6'6". His dick doesn't hang down to his kneecaps. He doesn't have to make 600,000 a month. You notice this. And the same with the LGBTQ, the stud relationships. The stud, even though she's cosplaying as a man, she doesn't have to stand at 6'6". You see? But she will spend money. You notice those relationships, you just pay attention. You see the stud, because she has to overcompensate to show or to prove that she's more masculine than her male counterparts that are the real competition. Even though she's using a fake apparatus, which is of a male's body part. So it's very interesting to see the different perspectives and the filtering that comes with these conversations and topics. With the market that you see now, where people are trying to fake like everything is okay. Everything is not okay right now. You're going to have ups and downs with the economy, but yet people try to buy into the college football playoffs, buy into the NBA, buy into the NFL when it has been exposed 100 times as of now, and it's more clear than ever now with all of the gambling and the people being arrested and investigated. And you have to ask yourself, well, quick question, NBA. How are you arresting Chauncey Billups and saying he's the ringleader for gambling in the NBA when years ago you arrested referees, and then you just partner with Prize Picks, which is a gambling company? And fellas, if you get on your timeline and your algorithm, you see nothing but gambling. They throw these 4 millionaires in your face, basically trying to convince you that they win every time. In what world does a gambler win every time? In what world does that take place? So they're trying to fake. We know it's fake. All of it is fake, but they're trying to fake it as if it's real and it's this. That's over. The sports entertainment industry is coming to a close because it has been exposed as a farce, which we should have been come to this conclusion. These fake vibes, the club you go out, it's not really packed, and it could be depending on where you are. The weather could play a role, but a lot of it is just. You can only fake it for so long. People are tired of paying $20 for a drink that's watered down. You're swapping out the liquor. I see a bunch of different things where it's just greed has come into such an abundant state because people are scared. So they don't care they don't care about the customer experience anymore. So they risk closing the business. I'm not paying you $200 for a $30 bottle. Not paying you $150 for a $40 bottle. Not paying you $300 for a $60 bottle. I just posted that the alcohol consumption has decreased a lot. And I'm trying my best to stay away from it because at some point, you're just going to evolve, or you should be looking to evolve. But we know it's a crutch for a lot. When you look at the work, when you look at bills, people need an outlet. Some people use cannabis, some people use sex, some people use other drugs, some people use alcohol. It just depends on what you like. But I know you feel the vibes, they're off, but people are just trying to fake it and smile and act like everything is okay. Everything is not okay. It's not. So when you see what you see on the news and in the media, you need to understand what is coming. And a lot of this stuff that you see now was predicted years ago, but they will call you a conspiracy theorist. No. This is coming to fruition because we can pull up the tape to show you everything you're seeing now was already predicted and prophesized to come to reality. But like I said, I just noticed we have a different filtering system in the black community. I want you to, take a look at that. I'm going to come back with part 2 of this video. Peace.